Joe Rogan's recent remarks about Sunny Hostin and her husband have sparked widespread discussions online, intertwining issues of public morality, personal accountability, and the fraught dynamics of modern media. Rogan, known for his unfiltered takes, launched a scathing critique of Hostin, questioning her moral authority while addressing allegations surrounding her husband. These remarks came amid revelations of Dr. Emmanuel Manny Hostin's alleged involvement in one of New York's largest RICO cases, a legal drama that has placed the Hostin family under intense scrutiny. Dr. Hostin, an orthopedic surgeon with a previously unblemished reputation, now faces allegations of insurance fraud, unnecessary medical procedures, and participation in a kickback scheme. According to the lawsuit, he is among nearly 200 defendants accused of exploiting insurance systems for financial gain, with claims suggesting surgeries were performed without medical necessity or, in some cases, entirely fabricated. These accusations have rocked both the medical and legal communities, painting a picture of systemic corruption that implicates a vast network of professionals and institutions. For Sunny Hostin, a prominent voice on The View known for her sharp critiques of societal failings, the scandal strikes a particularly ironic chord. Rogan's pointed commentary zeroed in on this irony, accusing her of hypocrisy and questioning how much she knew about her husband's alleged activities. Sunny Hostin's public persona has long been built on her vocal advocacy for justice and moral clarity. She has frequently used her platform to discuss systemic inequalities and societal shortcomings. However, her silence in the wake of her husband's legal troubles has led to widespread speculation. Historically quick to comment on the scandals of others, her uncharacteristic reticence has raised questions about her motivations. Is she remaining silent to support her husband, or is she deliberately avoiding public statements to protect her own image? This dichotomy has not gone unnoticed by her audience, dividing fans into those who empathize with her position and those who view her silence as a tacit acknowledgement of complicity. Rogan's critique did not stop at Sunny Hostin, but extended to The View as a whole, a show he described as lacking intellectual substance. He suggested that the panel's discussions often devolve into performative outrage, a characterization that resonated with many of his listeners. Rogan's quip that averaging the IQs of the show's hosts might struggle to hit triple digits was harsh but emblematic of his trademark style, brutally candid and divisive. His comments reflect a broader dissatisfaction among some audiences with the show's approach to discourse, often perceived as overly simplistic or hypocritical. For Rogan's followers, his takedown of The View and its hosts was a refreshing dose of honesty, while critics saw it as an unnecessary and inflammatory attack. The legal allegations against Dr. Hostin also shed light on broader issues within the U.S. healthcare system. The lawsuit claims that Dr. Hostin and others exploited loopholes in insurance regulations to maximize profits, a practice that has fueled distrust in healthcare institutions. This case underscores the tension between patient care and profit motives, highlighting how financial incentives can sometimes undermine ethical practices. Allegations of unnecessary surgeries and fraudulent billing paint a troubling picture of a system where the pursuit of profit often takes precedence over patient well-being. These revelations come at a time when trust in the healthcare system is already at a low point, with only a fraction of Americans expressing confidence in its integrity. Dr. Hostin's defense team has pushed back against the allegations, describing the lawsuit as baseless and accusing the insurance companies of using legal tactics to deflect attention from their own failures. His lawyer's strategy of flipping the narrative has added another layer of complexity to the case, framing Dr. Hostin as a victim of systemic issues rather than a perpetrator of fraud. Whether this defense will hold up in court remains to be seen, but it has already influenced public opinion, with some viewing the lawsuit as part of a larger pattern of scapegoating individual practitioners for systemic failings. Sunny Hostin's predicament highlights the challenges faced by public figures when personal controversies arise. As someone accustomed to analyzing and commenting on the scandals of others, she now finds herself on the other side of the lens. Her silence has become a focal point of discussion, with critics interpreting it as a strategic attempt to avoid further scrutiny, while supporters argue that it reflects her commitment to her family during a difficult time. This duality captures the complexities of navigating public and private spheres, especially for individuals who have built careers on their ability to dissect and critique societal issues. The unfolding legal battle promises to be a high-stakes affair, with both sides preparing for an intense courtroom showdown. The lawsuit, described as one of the largest RICO cases in New York's history, is notable not only for its scale, but also for its implications. If the allegations are proven, they could have far-reaching consequences for the healthcare industry, exposing vulnerabilities in regulatory frameworks and insurance practices. For the Hostin family, the stakes are equally high, with their reputations and professional futures hanging in the balance. Public reaction to the case has been predictably polarized. Rogan's fans have rallied around his critique, praising his willingness to call out perceived hypocrisy and double standards. On the other hand, supporters of Sunny Hostin have defended her against what they see as an unfair and opportunistic attack. This divide reflects broader cultural tensions, with Rogan's commentary serving as a lightning rod for debates about media accountability, moral authority, and the ethics of public discourse. As the legal proceedings unfold, the Hostin family's ordeal will likely remain a topic of intense public interest. The case has already drawn attention to systemic issues within the healthcare and insurance industries, prompting calls for reform and greater accountability. At the same time, it has highlighted the challenges of balancing public and private responsibilities, particularly for individuals in the public eye. For Sunny Hostin, the coming months will test her resilience and her ability to navigate a crisis that strikes at the core of her personal and professional identity. This situation also serves as a cautionary tale about the fragility of public trust and the complexities of modern media dynamics. Rogan's critique, while polarizing, underscores the importance of transparency and consistency in public discourse. For viewers and listeners, the case is a reminder of the need to approach such controversies with a critical eye, recognizing the interplay of personal, professional, and systemic factors that shape these narratives. As the Hostin family's story continues to unfold, it will undoubtedly offer further insights into the challenges and contradictions of navigating life in the public spotlight.